Hello, friends. I know it's been a long time since I've vlogged, but I'm here in my Tesla. It's just something that I do at night when everybody's sleeping. I'm alone. I just come in here and I play video games, and I love it. It's like this. I'm not trying to sell you a Tesla, but like I used to have really bad performance anxiety, so like driving became a real problem for me, and so I got really bad anxiety driving. I don't know what started it. I don't know why it happened. But as soon as I got a Tesla and it started driving for me, it helped me. And now I'm completely past it. And I've been using this place inside the Tesla as a place for me to have fun and reconnect with the more fun side of driving. So anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to vlog because it's been a long time. It's been a long time, and I just wanted to kind of give you an update on life and the usual stuff that I jump on here for now, that this isn't a daily vlogging channel. Well, it hasn't been for many years, but whatever. So I'm still working as a virtual production guy, a technical artist, Unreal Engine technical artist. I'm making cartoons for my other YouTube channel, Just for Kids. I'm doing other really cool projects on the side that are just phenomenal. It's cool having an animation studio now. Like, that's my job. Like, I own and operate an animation studio, and I just create whatever it is my heart desires, and everything I create just magically works. And I feel very, very lucky to be in this position, and I'm just really glad and grateful that I get to do what it is that I do, because like this year is my 20th year on YouTube, right? And all I've ever done was create content based on whatever it was my heart wanted to create. And so yeah, I'm still here. I'm still doing this. I may not be vlogging or showing my family or sharing everyday life, but I haven't stopped creating. I'm just very happy about that. I wanted to tell all of you that I do miss you, though. That I think about you. That I remember a lot of the good times that we had, like, I know it's weird. I say we as if you were there, but you were there. Like, if you saw my vlogs anytime between the time that I started and I guess the last time we daily vlogged, you were there with me. Your soul was there. I like to think, you, even you, specifically watching this video, you had an impact on me. I know there's like a number of people watching this. I don't know how many, and frankly, I don't care how many, because it's about you. Even though you may not be here in person, you have always been here in my heart. You have always been with me. And even if I'm not vlogging, sometimes I think about you guys. Sometimes I think, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder where their lives are at. Like, I know my life has changed, since, well, moving to Oklahoma, really. I mean, 7, 8 years. It's the longest I've ever lived in one place, by the way. Especially for those of you who've been watching me since the very beginning of when I was Dude Like Hella, and now I'm Live Each Day, or whatever this is now. Still Live Each Day, but I think about you guys. Life is moving fast. Faster than ever. Getting older. Still got all my hair, thankfully. I mean, I'm gray, but I mean, that's nothing new. Life is good. Still have my struggles, I struggle with always wanting to be better than I am. I had my struggles with energy drinks for many years. And I still have energy drinks. But okay, I want to tell you something funny about energy drinks. And hey, if you don't care, please, it's okay if you don't watch this. I'm just catching up. So for a long time on this channel, I used to be like, I'm going to kick energy drinks. I think I was in Alaska when I said that. I was like, I'm going to kick energy drinks. I don't need this. I've learned that I do need caffeine, but like coffee is horrible for me. Coffee makes me emotional and weirdly sad. It makes me have to go to the bathroom real bad, which causes anxiety. So I don't have carbonation anymore. I still have energy drinks, but I don't have carbonation. So like I've been having like Celsius energy drinks, but not like the actual metal can. Did you know they make them in like these little tear off pouches? Yeah. It's really funny because like back in 2012, I was on this like US tour. I know I met a lot of you on that tour. And on that tour, we were sponsored by Gung Ho, which I don't think is around anymore. But essentially what I'm having now is what I was promoting then. Dang it, man. They were too early. That's the problem with Gung Ho. Anyway, what else is going on? I'm at a very interesting point of my life right now where I feel like I have officially hit pioneer status again. Like as I'm sure a lot of you know, like I'm literally the first professional YouTuber. I'm the first person in the world to make YouTube videos for a living. I got sponsored back in 2005 or early 2000s. No, it was 2000. I believe it was 2005. The partnership program, I was one of the first 10 people invited in, and literally like it was like the first 10 people to be partners. But I was pioneering back then, and now I'm pioneering this all new world. Like everybody's really into AI right now. Like you've probably heard about AI and you've seen some things, but like what I'm doing, I feel like is above AI. Like it's another level, but people don't understand it yet. And AI is just a tool to help what I do get better. But people don't understand it. Just like back in the day, people didn't understand when I made videos. They thought I was weird. A lot of you don't know this, but when I was SMP Films, and even before SMP Films, I was Simple Minded People. That was actually my first YouTube name. That was in, was it September 5th, 2005 is when I first signed up for YouTube. So many, 20 years ago. I was Simple Minded People, and when I was making videos, people thought, you're posting videos on the internet? Like you're a creeper. You're weird. Like, is it like, are you doing like, prawn stuff? Like weird stuff like that? I'm like, no, it's comedy. It's like not short films, but just like something different, something. I used to love CKY. I used to love, of course, Jackass. Did stuff with the Jackass guys way back in the day. Steve-O, if you're watching this, I'm sure you remember me. Or maybe you don't, because different times, right? Proud of you, by the way. But I'm pioneering again in this new world that the world doesn't understand. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it. There's so much more I want to share with you. So much more I want to show. Kids are doing great, by the way. Fantastic. Chell, I love her to death. But she's going through this phase right now where it's like, I don't want to shower. For no reason. No reason for not wanting to shower. She's just me. She's like the little female version of me. Why do you not want to shower? It's boring. It's because she's addicted to like doing really fun things. I think that's a problem with being a really fun dad too, is like I'm always finding fun things. And Kristen being such a fun mom too. And Atlas is, he's so smart. And he has so much talent and he doesn't even know it yet. But he's not quite as super outgoing as I am. But the truth is, when I was his age, neither was I. Even in high school, like when in my freshman year of high school, I was nobody. I was a nobody. Nobody knew who I was. I mean, my friends did, obviously, but like the school didn't know me. But by senior year, everyone knew me. I was in the rallies. That's like the big school, everybody gets together and watches like the school show. Like I was the lead actor and all of that sort of stuff. And it's like I came out of my shell that late. And it wasn't until I saw the world and I understood other things in my life. But I was also going through I'm not going to get deep. I should stop now. I don't want to get too deep. But I didn't come out of my shell until I was 15. I think I turned 15 and that's when I came out. So like with Atlas, I'm not like worried. Either way, he's a good kid. I have great kids. I have the most amazing family. If there's one thing I want to say and express that I know no words, not even the perfect words, would ever express, is that I am so lucky to be in the situation that I'm in right now because of the family that I have, because of the love that I have. Just really grateful. I love my family. I love my kids. I love my wife. I love my in-laws. Love my in-laws. Sometimes I do think about the past, though. We're talking about pre-Dude Like Hella and where life was and how things were and the people that were around me and the people that have, like passed already. And I think about them from time to time. I think about just the whole journey that I've been on and all the people that I've had around me. And I'm, even though not everything was a really great experience in the end, I'm really grateful that I had the experience that I had. Because it's like all of those life experiences that I've had, good and bad, were what made me who I am today. And I'm just really grateful that I had all of that. My ex-wife, Stephanie. Oh, here we go. I hope she's happy. I will always respect her. I will always have a special place in my heart for her as a human, as a person, as a soul. Hoping that she does really, really well. I know for some people it might be like, oh my gosh, you're talking about somebody divorced, and other people might have other opinions of things that happened, and life is life. And things happen, and sometimes they happen for a reason. But if there's one thing that never changed, is that she is still a friend of mine and will always be a friend of mine. And every time I see something from her, I mean, I'm friends with her on Facebook. I'm always just very happy for her. And she's doing good. At least I hope she's doing good from the pictures that I've seen. But very grateful that I had her in my life. my ex after that. I know this is so crazy to talk about my exes, but I want to talk about it. I have no idea where she is or what she's doing or what she's been up to. It's been many, many years since I've looked I can't say thought about, but because I think about everybody. I think all the time. I always think, while everything turned out terribly, that was an amazing life experience and lesson. And I just hope that she's doing good, and that she's taking care of herself, and that she's happy. Because there's no other reason to feel any other way, right? I don't think too deeply on it, though. Every now and then the only reason I'm thinking about it right now is because I'm here and I'm vlogging and I'm just sharing a piece of me that I'm thinking about, because I do a lot of deep thinking in this car. It's just what I do. This is like my me space. Like, this is my car, and this is me. I'm in here and I'm me. I don't want to go too deep into everything that had happened, or the things that I've heard, or the things that I've seen or witnessed or whatever. But I just hope everything's good. That's all. It was a very hard experience to go through. And in the end, it was terrible. Really. For many ways than you will ever know, and I will probably never share. Till maybe I write a book. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm writing a book. But life is crazy. I still think about my friend Nathan Wills, who took his life many years ago, thinking that, like, man, here I am living this completely different life than I used to be. And he took his life at such a point that we'll never know where he'd be today. I personally think if Nathan Wills was still around, he would be, God, he'd be so successful right now. The type of music that's out, especially like liminal music. I don't know if you listen to liminal music. I do. On Spotify, I think I'm actually the #1 person who listens to liminal music. But man, I listen to so much music that's a lot like Nathan Wills. And speaking of friends who passed away, Josh Kanan. Josh, I miss Josh. I don't know what he'd be doing now. He passed away of a brain aneurysm. But Josh lived with a lot of survivor's guilt. I don't know if you ever saw like the movie Aaron Brockovich, but Josh was one of the Aaron Brockovich kids. And he saw a lot of kids die. A lot of kids go through pain and suffering, and he always said, why didn't I go? Why was it not me? And he had a problem. Like he got into drinking and smoking pretty heavily, even though he'd had a cancer as a kid. But in the end, it's there's no telling if that's what was linked to it, or if it had to do with his drinking or smoking. But I'm just glad I got to know Josh, and I'm glad I got to be as close as I was with him. Not only did he teach me odd things about life. He gave me smiles. And I don't know, help me with understanding the importance of certain things. A lot of time has passed since I've been making YouTube videos, and I've been through so many changes in my life. I mean, I'm 43 now. I'm turning 44 this year. I started YouTube when I was 24, I think. Well, it's probably about right. Yeah, I was 24. I started when I was 24. Pretty soon, dude, I will be doing YouTube videos like half my life. The crazy thing is about all this is that even though, like, there's a big lesson here, even though I'm literally the first person to make YouTube videos for a living, nobody cares. Nobody cares, because who cares? I've had 20 years of great success. 20 years. I've done amazing things. I have so many BS stories that sound like BS. They're not BS. They're stories that sound so too good to be true that I just can't count them. As a pioneer, I've learned that there's a really good chance you're not going to be remembered. You'll do all of this stuff, and while it will change the world, what you do will change the world, and you know it, and you can see it, and you can feel it. But as a true pioneer, I've learned that you have to accept that recognition just won't come. Or at least you can't rely on it. Like, don't do it because you need recognition. You do it because you're going to leave this world a better place than you found it, in some way, shape, or form. Not that I'm looking for recognition. But I will admit, though, I was looking for recognition for a while, but it was because I didn't know where I was going in life for a little while. So I looked for recognition so somebody could say, that guy's worth something. This is where we think he's going. And that's what I wanted to hear, because at least hearing somebody else's words, I could go, okay, that's where they think I'm going. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. But nobody cares. But you know what? Right now, I'm getting more success than I've ever had in my entire YouTube career. And still, nobody cares. Well, nobody outside of my audience, of course. No, like, I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nobody knows who I am. Like, I'm invisible here. The media, but I'm not invisible. Just like I'm talking to you right now, a handful of you, and probably a few thousand of you, I don't know. I get an average of like 3 million views every 48 hours on my other channel. That's a lot of people. Children. But I'm having an impact on that many children. And they probably won't remember me. But you know what? That's okay. And as somebody who has been a pioneer and has went through that, I have learned that it's okay. Am I making an impact right now? Am I changing lives? Am I providing something to the world that is just making it better? Yes. Absolutely. I've had to talk myself through this a lot. Can you tell? I've done a lot of internal work. I'm just very happy, very grateful for everything. Wow, I've been talking for 25 minutes. I realize now, like, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. As always, I suppose. I mean, I have this talk every night with myself. Not every night, but you know, when I sit here in my Tesla and play Fallout Shelter and beat the living daylights out of it. I'm serious. I've been playing Fallout Shelter, and it's like, I almost want to show you how ridiculous it is, but just, I got 180 people, and almost all of them are level 50, if that means anything to you. Oh man, life is so good. I'm just so happy with everything. Anyway, I know this is getting long. I just wanted to make this for no reason. Just because I just want to share. Life is amazing. Life has been hard. Life has had its ups and downs, but it's every up and down that has led me to this point. And I wouldn't change anything, because here I am. This is what I want. This is my dream. I have a dream job. I was vacuuming earlier today, and I was like, this is a good life. That's what I think about. All right, anyway. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping in and just being here with me. I feel you. You're in my heart. You're right here. Sometimes in here. Bye, guys. Okay, I'll do it. Goodbye. Oh, it's been a long time.